So we're still in Clovis, California, and we just finished hooking up this dryer again. So the vent was undone, and we had an appliance technician, buddy of ours, come out and get the washer installed for them. Reason why is all the rubber feet had deteriorated, and we knew moving it around on this tile floor was going to damage it. So we had them come out, replace the feet, requested that they check the dryer for proper installation and finish hooking it up. The homeowner declined, and which is certainly, you know, their choice, but there was no additional charge, and it left this unhooked. So that's you know, that's fine. We had to pull this all the way back out. Unfortunately, they put a shelf over top of the washer and dryer. So no big deal, nice shelf. So first thing we want to do is document the floor. So you can see here, you know, we wiped it up pretty good. You had a little bit of dust. You know, this was all papered off, and this was all visqueened off because they're painting in here, and so they allowed us to come in and set all that. So we just want to make sure when we leave that, you know, the floors are clean, and you can see there's no damage to the floors. We have to do this. The reason why is we've been in buildings in the past and things get damaged, and they say the plumber did it, and you know, we can't pay for floors. That's just silly. We don't have that much money to pay for floors. So that's good. And then you can see over here, you know, we tore the paper and trying to get this out of here. And the floor is good. You know, you can see that's not scratched. That's not scratched. So your floor's in good shape. Nice floor. You'll have to have your painters come back in here and get some more paper down and get some visqueen down because they still need to paint, I believe, that frame and this frame. So that's the floor issue. Back here, not a huge fan because you can see the water valves are back there. And you got something going on back there, you know. And of course, you know, some people have longer arms than I do, but I can't reach those valves to shut it off, hot and cold. You need to pull the washer out first to try and get back there. And that's fine too. But so you've boxed it in. It's just a little too low. Could have put the shelf a little bit higher, but I'll leave it between you and your remodel company. Dryer, we're in blind. We don't know if the vent's actually hooked up. We can't see it. So we took it all the way out, put a different fitting on there, hooked it up, plugged it in, slid it in. This is as far as it goes because we feel it hitting back there, and you can still see it sticking out a little bit past the doorway. So I can't move this any further back. You know, I know we came out, it was a courtesy call. We couldn't finish installing the washer because it was damaged. The feet were damaged, and so we left the dryer. And you paid us for a service call, but there's nothing we can do. We can't get in there and see it. We can't tell you if it's actually hooked up, how far it's back, anything. So, not to make excuses, but as you can see, it's boxed in. And so I can't tell. So, I mean, it's tied in good. You know, the fitting that we use over there comes with this kit. It's got this guy right there. You can see that piece. And it fits real snug. What we did is we had to cut off this portion right here. And I think that guy's on the floor right here. We had to cut this off just so we could go back further. It's actually not in that bucket. But there was a plastic piece that we cut off. It's right here. That piece. And that keeps the vent from kinking. And to get it to scoot back further, we just cut it off and slid it in. So, got a nice hose clamp on the wall. We modified the bracket to move it back further. If you want to try and move it around, great. But, I mean, that's as far back as we can go. It is plugged in. It should work now. Like I say, you know, people need to get in here and work on stuff. If you have something goes on with your equipment, you know, the appliance guy, you know. Well, anyways, I'll leave it to him. If you ever have to work on your equipment, I'll leave it to the appliance technician. But from a plumbing point of view, those valves buried back there, not a great idea. And hopefully that vent is hooked up. I just can't see it. We could pull it back out, but it wouldn't tell us anything. Pull it back out, put it back in, pull it back up, put it back in. But anyways, to the best of our ability, that's hooked up. And I just wanted to document that because we did move this out, and I wanted to show you that your floors are not damaged from us. This is a very light fixture, and it's got rubber feet on it, but whenever you move something and reveal something, you just need to make sure that, you know, everything's still in good shape. So I'm going to wipe off these cabinets a little bit because they have some dust on them. And you can see, there you go. Okay, so, I'm sorry this is all filming live, but like I say, and this is me, I'm trying to clean stuff. Normally we don't have to do this because there's not this much dust in the room, but right now they're painting, and so there's a lot of paint dust on the ground. And we just like to leave and let you know that we did our best to take care of your new cabinets, and we left them in new shape. So, not sure what that is. It's a little smudge, okay? But as you can see, your cabinets are brand new, beautiful. And we already showed you the floor, so... Anyways, I hope it didn't offend anyone with that. I just, you know, we had to... Me and a buddy of mine had to pay for a floor one time, and there was 10 other trades in there, and we protect this stuff pretty good, but someone said we damaged it, and we didn't. So, floor's good, doors are good, faucet's good, dryer's installed to the best of our ability. Outside of that, this installation is done.